You cannot underestimate the importance of really being open to franchising, but being open to it in a way where when you take that first step, it's almost a natural extension of your team. And then beyond that, you can go bigger and badder, right? Like you can scale a little bit faster, but those first ones are so important.
What's the biggest misconception independent operators have about franchising?
The biggest misconception that I see in franchising is that franchising is going to suck the soul of your brand out, that no one
Mm.
else can do it like you can. And I see this very frequently with impassioned, bold, innovative founders. You know the type, but sometimes it's chefs, sometimes it's just creatives. And I'm not trying to pigeonhole, but I do see this. And I always ask people, please come to franchising with an open mind and think about it in the way that it was intended. The United States basically invented franchising as a legal construct. We are the world's leader in franchise law. Trust me, I have done franchising around the world. Everyone else's code is a cheap knockoff of the way that we do it in the US with a federal regulatory structure and state law for business level transactions layered on top of it. So consumer protection at the federal level and then governing the business relationship more at a state level. And it's interesting because a lot of other countries aren't set up that way, obviously. And so the way that they try to adopt franchise law is hit or miss. But my point here is I try to say to people, look, this isn't a get rich quick scheme for you, but with the same boldness and passion that you have about your brand, what if you could teach, coach, and train that kind of passion into a friend of yours or a family member or one of your own employees who deserves that shot at entrepreneurship that's guided by you? That gives them the same ability to be the mayor of that market, to be the mayor of that store, and think of it more as a collaborative coaching and mentorship opportunity first, and a business model for scalability second. And then you can see their eyes just light up. They get it because immediately in their head, they're thinking of those 2, 3 employees that they would love to give a store to. They would love that. And the thing that I say is that when you are starting to franchise a brand, those first franchisees you pick are the standard for the whole system of how it's going to go, right? Those are your brand defenders. Those are your brand vigilantes. They are the ones that are like, oh, so and so's not doing what they're supposed to, right? They will self police amongst the franchisees. The loyalty factor is high on them. They are going to be the ones that help you keep the bar high, even with your compliance program, your field visits, your standards, your QA, all the things, right? And it sets the tone for what it is to be a great franchisee. So you cannot underestimate the importance of really being open to franchising, but being open to it in a way where when you take that first step, it's almost a natural extension of your team. And then beyond that, you can go bigger and badder, right? Like you can scale a little bit faster, but those first ones are so important.